Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Tsum Tsum Obsessed. Last night we went to see Rogue One and I just figured I would take a few minutes just to kind of talk about the movie and talk about what I thought of it and everything like that. Kristen will not be in this video. She did go to the movie, but she did fall asleep through most of it. So she really, I guess, wouldn't really have much of an opinion, would you? I'm not a professional movie reviewer, so it's just my personal opinion. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but here we go. If you know anything about Rogue One, it's basically the story that takes place right before the Death Star is destroyed. So it's about the group that comes together to steal the Death Star plans to make it possible for the Death Star to be destroyed. One of the big things that people said about the Death Star was that I can't believe they built in a little exhaust port that you could just shoot a missile into and destroy the entire station. That seems like really poor planning, and they did a really good job explaining why that is in this movie. The movie really wasn't about Jyn Erso, who was the main character, the girl in the movie that kind of like the one that everyone knows from the commercials and everything. The movie really wasn't about her. She was part of the movie, but they really did a good job of not making the movie just about that one girl. They made the movie about the team. These group of people that come from all different walks of life, that are all different parts of society, that decide that they are sick of the Empire and want to do something about it, come together to find the plans for the Death Star to destroy the Imperial base, and that was really cool. If you saw Star Wars like I did as a child and you've been watching these Star Wars movies your whole life, you're really going to like this movie because there are a lot of subtle hints to the old Star Wars universe because it takes place so close to that time period. Just little things when they're in the city and the little kind of like Easter eggs of things that you will really enjoy. As far as whether it's a good movie or not, to be honest, I'm not really sure. Christian thought it was very boring. There wasn't a whole lot of action. There's not lightsaber battles at all. It's definitely a different kind of Star Wars movie. It's like an espionage movie. It's a spy movie. It's more sneaking around than outright fighting. There is big fighting sequence at the end, but this movie really isn't about that. It's about the formation of this team. If you're looking for a big action movie, this probably isn't going to be for you. So two characters that are in this movie that are in the previous movies. One is Grand Moff Tarkin, which all the people I saw the movie with really were irritated by the fact that he was a computer animated model of himself, so he looked like Grand Moff Tarkin, and they couldn't stop looking at the fact that he was animated. I really didn't even notice. I wasn't really paying attention to that, and I just love the fact that they included him in this movie. So I don't know if that's going to be one of those like nitpicky things that real fans are going to be crazy about. I really had no issue with that at all, and it really didn't bother me. There's another computer animated character at the end that looked way weirder in my opinion. The other character that's in the movie that you'll obviously know is Darth Vader, and Darth Vader really isn't in the movie that much. Maybe 10 minutes of screen time, probably not even that much actually. But the parts that he is in the movie are pretty epic. Including a scene at the end, and just literally the last like 5 minutes of the movie when he pulls out the lightsaber and shows why he is awesome. So overall, where am I going to rank this movie? It's hard to tell. I've only seen it once and it was really late at night, so I'm not really sure I'm ready to rank it among the other Star Wars movies, but overall I would say good, not great. It wasn't a great movie, but it was a good movie and it was fun. I enjoyed it. I wasn't bored. I was intrigued by the movie and I'm really excited to see it again. I think on a second go through it's going to be a little bit easier to understand the movie because you're going to kind of know who all these characters are and where all these locations are that they're talking about. Overall, good, not great movie. Maybe like, we'll go like an 8 out of 10. Which for Star Wars, I mean, we've seen the floor. We've seen Phantom Menace, so we know what the worst Star Wars movie was, and this wasn't that. It was a fun little spin-off that wasn't part of the main series. It was fun. You know, it didn't need to be great. It just needed to be a cool little side story, which is exactly what it was. So that is Tsum Tsum Obsessed review / just kind of reaction to Rogue One. Did you see Rogue One? What did you guys think? And I'd love to hear from you, so we will see you again in a galaxy far away. No, it'll probably be this galaxy. That is Tsum Tsum. What?
What about the movie with the Ewoks?